Hello, my Earth babies. Welcome back. I'm your host, Sandra Panda with Lotus Flower Bomb Tarot, here to bring you your weekly forecast for what's going on around you, what's being hidden about the situation, what's the bridge of keeping you and this person together, and the likely outcome of you and maybe one or two people that you're dealing with, if not one person that gives off two different energies, okay? So, thank you all for so much for being here. To my new and returning followers, thank you all so much for your like, follow, shares, and reposts. For those of you that follow me over for the extendeds to YouTube, thank you so much for following me over there. Yeah, I'm gonna do a short here for all of my TikTokers, and then the extended part will be moved on to YouTube. So it'll be the whole thing from beginning to end. So I usually do about 10 to 20 minutes for your guys' short, and then I do about another 20 to 30 minutes for the extended part on YouTube. But it's the whole kit and caboodle all the way from the beginning to end, okay? So yeah, let's hop right into your guys' messages for today. So the first energy that Spirit wants you guys to know about what's really going on around you, it says it's all your fault why this is happening. So somebody is blaming you for their problems, for their things that they made choices on, and they're saying it's all your fault. This is happening to me. Pretty much. Okay? So the second energy that we got that you guys need to know about that's around you guys is watching you has become part of my daily life. I can't and I won't stop. So this could be online, in person, like asking people questions about you. Like they might not even like have like an online account, but like they'll go around asking people that they know that has an online account. Some of them might make fake accounts, but Spirit wants you guys, if this gets even crazier and order of protection is necessary, they want you to be safe, be smart, eyes open, and be careful. Okay? That's what it says in the back part of this card. So there's definitely somebody in your energy that's watching you in very obsessive, possessive, controlling type energy, and maybe you got away from them, and now they're like, where do you think you're going? So the only thing they can do right now, or maybe the only thing that they're trying to do, or what's the word um like they don't have the access to you, or they're trying to hide their feelings from you, that they're watching you, or they're trying to hide that they're watching you. All right, so what's being hidden with it's your fault, why all this is happening, is your person is in this lover girl, lover boy energy. So maybe when they first got with you, they were in this energy and then things changed, or maybe they're secretly hiding that they really have this lover girl, lover boy energy with this is your fault, everything's happening. So even though they blame you for this shit, like they're still over here in this lover girl, lover boy energy for you. That doesn't make no freaking sense. What's wrong? What's wrong with people? It's all your fault, but I still love you. What? And then for what's really being hidden with watching you has become part of my daily life. We got Queen Naija, medicine. My intuition never lies. There's nothing you can ever hide. Already got the screenshots, so you cannot deny. Okay? So some of you guys might actually got screenshots on this person for what they were doing. You listen to your intuition, you let go, and you move the fuck on. Instead of you guys playing the let me give you a taste of your own medicine type shit, you guys trust your intuitions, you trust the screenshots that you guys had, and you moved on. And even if you didn't have the screenshots, your intuition was proof enough, and you just said, boom, I'm gone. And this person had like was like, what? They're not playing into my game no more. They're not. They're not just gonna let me keep doing this shit to them now. Like they were cool with that this whole time. Now they're gonna over here start acting funny. No, bro, you were the one that was acting funny the whole time. We just allowed you to keep playing yourself. All right. So what's the bridge for you guys is somebody either has black or brown hair. So you could either have black hair or brown hair, or this person that you're dealing with has one of these two hair colors, or one or the other has one of the colors. Because, like I said, there's two different energies here, plus your own. So one of these people can have black hair, one of these people can have brown hair. You know, put the shoe where it fits. But the other part of your guys' bridge is Snow the Prada, Drunk Love, now I'm on the phone. So if you're not talking to this person or if this is an ex or something like this, um, they might call you drunk as fuck and be like, damn, like I'm sorry. And like just be I kind of heard like a little annoying, but like they're gonna try and tell you how they actually feel for the first time, or oh, for the first time, maybe they were like never really honest about how they really truly felt about you. They hid it a lot from you. Um, they might be seeing you moving on or getting pregnant because your guys' outcome, maybe you got somebody pregnant, or you are the pregnant one. It says I'm pregnant by you. So they might be seeing you get pregnant by somebody else, and they wanted to be the one to get pregnant by you if you're a male, or if you're a female, they wanted to be the one that got you pregnant, or they're watching you get pregnant and have your happiness and all this shit. The other energy that I got for one of them, it felt more like this first energy where it's your fault why all this is happening, the lover girl, lover boy energy. It says, I've never felt this way about anyone. So this person is trying to decipher like their emotions because they've never felt this way. They're like, do I really love this person? Am I being crazy? Am I being too much? Am I being like they're constantly questioning themselves of they're good enough or if they're being too much because they've never felt a love like this. They've never had a love like yours, an unconditional love that maybe not even their own parents gave them. Right, and then for the second energy, for watching you has become part of my life with the Queen Naija. We got emotional blackmail and threats. Using guilt or threats, such as threatening to leave, hurt others or themselves, or take away kids to force you to do what they say or want. So the second energy that you guys are dealing with, they will do anything to try and keep you to stay. And that even means emotional blackmail. Like they don't give a fuck. They'll do it if that means keeping you. Like and that's why I said like this is two different energies. There's one that's like I know that things are my fault or was your fault, but like they're still in this lover boy, lover girl energy because they've never felt a love like that. So like they're trying to fix it. And this other one is like, I'll fucking blackmail you to get you to come back. Like, I don't give a fuck what I have to do. I'll do whatever it takes. And if this is the same person, they go through like these I was gonna say Hansel and Gretel, but I meant like Jekyll and Hyde, like emotions where one minute they're like all lovey-dovey with you, and then the next minute they're like, I can't stop watching you. I'll do whatever it fucking takes to make you stop being with this person, even if it means that I have some old shit on you and I'll make it look brand new to make it seem like it was done yesterday. And then like ruin your life, ruin your relationship or whatever you got going on because they don't want you to be with anybody. Because they want you to be their person. Okay? That's freaking crazy. If this is the same person or if this is two different energies, use your discernment on which one is the crazy one and which one is the one that's just like all up in their emotions. And if they're both, please stay away from this person. Because like I said, they will if they haven't done this already, they will. Like maybe when you guys were in a relationship, if you guys got into a fight, they would try to guilt trip you, threaten you by leaving, by breaking up with you to make you be like, no, please don't leave, I'm sorry, even though they were the ones that started the fight, even though they were the ones that were accusing you of something when all you were trying to do was express yourself or, tell them how they made you feel. And then this person turned around and flipped it and was like, no, you're the one. You're the one. You're the one. You're the one. Or you're being this. You're being that. I'm gonna leave if this is what it is. I'm gonna take off with the kids. You're not gonna have the kids. You're not gonna do this. You're gonna be broke. You're gonna be on your own. Like this is how this person will talk to you. So this will give you insight and a clue to who this person is. Okay. All right, my Earth babies. So I asked, why does this person think that everything? Why is this person saying that everything is your fault? And what you really need to know about this is because they're seeing you in this Empress energy being all the queens in one. You don't need anybody. You're loving on yourself. You're taking care of yourself. Again, with pregnancy, because pregnancy is on this card, and the Empress is actually pregnant. And this one says, I'm pregnant by you. So either this person feels like they couldn't get you pregnant or wanted to get you pregnant, or they're seeing you get pregnant and be in this Empress energy, or they know that eventually this is going to happen and they're going to blame you. Be like, this is all your fault. Like, we could have had this, but instead you chose to leave and walk away. Or if this is the one that is like, I didn't know what I had until I lost it, because I've never felt a love like this. I've never had a love like this. So you know how that saying goes, hurt people hurt people. This person was hurt and didn't know how to discern what was their gift from spirit slash God. And instead of them realizing that you were a gift to them, they distorted it and they took all the pain and all the hurt and all the baggage that they had on them and they placed it on you, projecting, and made you the image of them so that they can turn around and be like, yeah, see, you're like that. It's not me, it's you. Even though they're the ones that pushed you to be in this energy. If you have moved on from this person, and they see you having a baby with somebody else, they feel like you have this stability, this King of Pentacles person that's taking care of you, is a very mature man, successful business owner. Um, they see this person as like somebody that might have been a risk taker before and is now bettering themselves, or they want to come back in this energy. Or maybe they try to present themselves in this energy before when they really weren't like this, and now they want to come back as actually in this energy. But I'm feeling like this is the person watching you. Like, have this Empress energy and this, and if you moved on with this King of Pentacles energy and getting money, this person might be generous. The person that you're with, they might have a good job and like give you money, spoil you, and this ex of yours is watching it, or this ex person, ex friend, doesn't matter who it is, whoever's jealous of you. But like, this feels more like an ex, like they're watching you be in this Empress energy and this Nine of Pentacles energy, getting all your wish fulfillments, being in your intuition, or not intuition, being in your independent woman, where they see you as using your intuition, because I said intuition. So they see you as using your intuition, being having all the money and getting money from somebody else with this King of Pentacles. If you're not with somebody, they want to come back and be this King of Pentacles for you now, because they're watching you be in this Empress energy and this Nine of Pentacles energy, as being a successful businesswoman, as moving on in life, being the Empress, being everything that they wanted to be, that you are, but they wanted you to be with them. I also heard that like if you were in a depressive state and you weren't at your highest at that time with this person never thought you were going to change. They thought you were always going to be in the Empress in reverse energy, which would be like insecure, not being able to have a baby, lack of confidence, lack of growth, overbearing tendencies, disharmony, and negligence. So like you could have been not in all of this energy, but you could have been like neglecting yourself, like putting yourself to the side because this person didn't make you feel happy, didn't make you feel good about yourself, and because they didn't feel good about themselves, so they projected this energy onto you. So if you were very confident with this person when you first got with them, and then all of a sudden you weren't, it was because this person projected their own energy onto you. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the second energy. Yeah, like I don't know this. And if you are moving on and you're getting pregnant, this person's watching. This person is hella sad watching this power couple. And this the reason why I say it's a power couple is because there's a king here and then the empress. Just because the king hasn't leveled all the way up to emperor, it doesn't mean that he's not an emperor and a making, because he's actually trying. You know, he stopped risk taking, he stopped doing the things that he knew was holding him back, and he actually changed. So that's why I'm saying that this is the power couple, because possibly this empress probably helped this person level up and see their like better self, and your ex is jealous watching that because he or she knew that it was supposed to be them, and they didn't they didn't take the bait. Like like they felt like it was bait. And like the way that I said it, they didn't take the bait is like they thought what you were trying to do for them was like trying to trap them. It was bait. Like the Hansel and Gretel thing, like we were talking about, like they felt like you were trying to plump them up, fatten them up so that eventually you can get rid of them later. Or like in Hansel and Gretel, they eat them later, but like that, there's no cannibalism. But like they felt like, you were gonna take all their energy or whatever they had and just like chew them up and spit them out and be like, all right, I'm done with you. You're fucking trash now. Wow. And now they're seeing you be everything that they said that you weren't, or that they didn't think you were gonna be. Wow. So for this second energy with watching you has become part of my life. They're trying to make a decision on this with this two of swords. They're like always in this energy of like, should I keep doing this? Should I not keep doing this? Should I stop? But in the back of their mind, they know that they won't. It says, I can't and I won't stop. But they sit here and they think about it all the time. They think about maybe the decision that they made with you that left them in this energy where they have to watch you and where they won't want to stop watching you because they feel like they made the wrong decision. They made the wrong decision on their happiness with the Sun card. They're like, if I would have just stayed, if I would have done better, if I would have gave this, if this is all one story, like if you're the Empress or the Emperor, if I would have just gave this Empress or Emperor the energy that they were asking me for, the happiness, maybe a child, if I would have got them pregnant, like that would be me with that person instead of this King of Pentacles. Like I would have my Queen of Wands. So they were seeing you as the Queen of Wands. If this is a second energy, this person was seeing you as the Queen of Wands. They saw you as their happy place, but they still made a choice to not pick you. And now they feel like they have to watch. They have to watch you be happy without them because they made a choice that moved them away from their happiness and away from their Queen of Wands. And now they're obsessively watching this Queen of Wands energy. So you might have fire in your chart, or they might just view you as this woman, which is a good businesswoman, confident, foresight, attractive, magnetic, mature, a helpful friend who likes to help, a kind, loyal, generous, confident, compassionate, or competitive woman who enjoys enterprise and limelight. Also um, values her home and her family life. So they're seeing you as all this, and they're like, damn, I made a choice to walk away from this happiness, and now I have to watch my Queen of Wands move away from me and have her happiness without me. And now I have to sit here and watch. So the other thing that I'm feeling is like they're trying to make a choice that they should if they should come towards you and offer you this happiness, offer you this family, and say they want you back, or they're trying to make a choice on if they should move away from you entirely because they know how mentally crazy it's actually making them. Sitting here watching you day in and day out without a pause and being like, what are they thinking next? What are they thinking right now? Are they thinking about me? Are they thinking about if you're in a relationship, are they thinking about leaving this person? Are they gonna get married? Are they gonna have kids? Are they gonna da 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 da? Like this person's mind is running like 1,000 miles an hour. They might be an air sign. I'm not gonna lie, because air signs overthink, and so do water signs because they get in their emotions. So they could also be a water sign, is what I'm hearing. But lots of there's earth and little air and a little fire. We got Virgo, Taurus, Leo, Libra, and Sagittarius, Pisces, more Virgo. I'm hoping I can make you mine before another man steals your heart. And once this beauty is mine, swear we will never be apart. So somebody sees you as a beauty, We got Drew Hill Beauty. That's what I just saying to you guys. If they've never like, I don't want to say that they've never met you because like this feels like they've met you, but like they're literally watching you. They're watching you, and they want you to be their beauty again. They don't want anybody else to have you. They're like walks by me every day, but like you don't even notice them. Maybe you did. Her love all the same. So they see you as like the love of their life, like that. They feel like you stole their heart, and they want to make you yours, yo. And if like, why do I keep on? They stutter a lot, or maybe they don't know how to get the words out because I'm like I can't even get the words out. Um, like even though they feel like everything's their fault, they're still in this lover girl, lover boy energy. You're so beautiful to me. I want to make you mine. Like. Oh my God. I never get tired of your love is what he just said. I'll never get tired of your love. Sorry, I'm straight up channeling. Like, it doesn't matter what happened between you and this person. They're still in this, like, love and her are the same. I'm gonna make her mine. Because this is talking about a girl. Like, Beauty is talking about a woman. Love all the same. They definitely feel like you stole their heart, and this is why they're gonna come in fast with this Eight of Wands. They're coming hot, heavy, and fast. They're gonna be like, I want to make you mine again. I'm not letting you get away from me. So another man steals you away from me. They might feel like somebody stole you away with this Eight of Cups. I was saying the Eight of Cups, I meant the Eight of Wands. They feel like you moved on, you walked away from them, you let them go. That Eight of Cups. Um, but they want to come back and offer this Two of Cups, or they're seeing you have this Two of Cups energy, this love offer, and they're like, oh hell no. Like I need to come in fast, hot, and heavy before they take this other cup instead of mine. Or they're gonna come back telling you that they want to offer you new cup. They want to start over. They want to be more compatible. They want to have a happy couple life. You're their soulmate. Maybe this is what this person's gonna come in and tell you when they're drunk, because the smell the product says drunk in love. Now I'm on the phone. They're gonna tell you that they don't want to fight with you no more with this Five of Swords in reverse. That they want some type of peaceful resolution with you. They want to let go of all the past hurt and pain. They're weak in the knees for you, SUV, or you're weak in the knees for this person if you're trying to get back with this person. Earth babies. Hmm. Whatever it is that you do, what you do, do it. They don't want you to move on. They do want to move on from the fights. They want to have better communication. Woo! They're definitely tired of fighting with you, but right now when it fell, it was upright and it fell on the Ten of Cups. And this is part of your what's holding you guys together. They're like, I don't want to fight with you, but I'll fight for my family if I have to because they see you as their happy ever after. They see you as their forever. They want to have this with you, their happy home, happy life, happy wife, kids. Like you could be also dealing with the Pisces or an Aquarius because that's both on here. Um, let me go back in reverse. Sorry, I had it up. So yeah, this person does not want to fight unless it's for their family. Unless it's like to get you and their family back or what they believe is their family. That's the only reason why they're gonna come back. Or what they're gonna tell you. They're gonna be like, I'm sorry. I know what I did wrong. And the reason why I said if this is the same person is because we got the Four of Wands right here. This is also talking about happy home, reunions, coming home, celebrations, parties, weddings, events. feeling welcome, community, family coming together, community spirit, teamwork, success, prosperity. So this person with the what is it, the taste of your own medicine, like you trusted yourself about this family situation. You trusted the fact that there was money involved, that you saw your Ten of Pentacles with this person, but you also knew that it was leaving you in this Five of Pentacles energy reversed because of the lies, the deceit, whatever they were doing, that you trusted your intuition to leave. Because you left and you didn't stay stuck in this Five of Pentacles, you had this awakening. You, even though you were unemployed, even though you were frustrated, even though you felt like things weren't going in your way, you stuck to your guns, you stuck to your faith, and you pushed on. And because you did that, you didn't get petty with this person, um, and do the whole like, let me call this person, let me call that person, because you're doing it. You chose to have a real happily a real happy life, a real celebration, maybe even get married, and this person's gonna have to watch that. They're also, you chose your Ten of Pentacles, your happiness, your money, and everything that comes with that. So you chose you over this person, and this person is like, what the fuck? How are you gonna choose you now when the whole time you were choosing me, and now you're gonna leave me out in the cold and you're gonna walk away and have some type of awakening without me? What the audacity? Like this person is like, uh, what is the word? Like they're it's like about them all the time. Me, I. You're doing this to me, not me doing this to you. But Spirit wants you guys to know that, like, because you chose not to do the get back game with this person and you chose to have a spiritual awakening, you chose to leave this person even though it was hard. You knew that the finances weren't right. You might have been unemployed, whatever the case may be, you knew that it was going to be hard, but you still left. And Spirit wants you to know that that's the reason why you're going to get this happy life, this happy marriage, a family, a baby, your money and all this shit, because you chose different instead of fucking getting even, where this person wanted to get even. So with the black brown hair and Snow the Prada drunk in love, now I'm on the phone, we got the Ten of Cups. They're gonna call you and tell you all drunk as fuck, you're my Ten of Cups, you're my happily ever, you're my person, I want this family, if you guys had a family together, they're like, I want my family back. If you had kids before this person, they're like, I want you and the kids back. If you guys miscarried or something like that, I'm sorry, this person's like, let's try again. Like, let's keep trying, let's have this family, let's do whatever we can. They want to offer you this Page of Pentacles, a little breadcrumb, little love, just to be like, or little money, little gift, little something to be like, please take me back. They might come back to you with the gift, and be like, I love you. Like, please, let's work this out. Or maybe they've tried this before. Maybe like when they fucked up, they were a gift giver to make you forget what they had did. Then we got the Three of Wands. They don't want they have the sight to be able to move forward and to choose better for themselves, but they're also seeing you be self-confident, self-belief, freedom, success. They see you as the one that moved away from them. Saying is like they see you as moving on. They see you as making happier choices, hard work paying off. They're seeing you experience life. They're seeing you forge ahead. They're like this. I almost said bitch, so they might call you. They might have called you that. They're like, this bitch just left without me. Like, she just moved on, took off. Like, they might have been really mad when they said that. They might have not meant it, but they were pissed off when they said it. So the other card that I got is the Eight of Swords. They definitely feel trapped. They definitely feel restricted. They feel like they cannot get to you in any way, shape, or form right now. They're mostly locked in their head about all this shit. Like, this is things that they want to tell you, but it's all in here. Every type of restriction, every type of lie, every type of bullshit that they're telling themselves why they can't talk to you, unless they actually have something like you have a piece of paper and order saying that they can't talk to you, can't come near you, can't do all this shit. All this shit is in their head. If you really do have this order of protection or something that's making them feel restricted from being able to talk to you, they hate this shit. They do not like the fact that they cannot talk to you, that they feel trapped, that they feel tied down, that now they feel like the victim. They feel hopeless. They feel powerless. They feel like they have to sit in this silence now because now, like, whatever was said and done, that's it. They have no chance of coming back to be able to fucking talk to you for a while, if not ever. And they feel like if this happens, they're losing everything. Even though you guys are not together right now, they still feel like a part of them still has a chance, maybe, to get back with you. And right now, there's still some hope. Even though, like, there's a little hopelessness here with this Eight of Swords, they're still wanting to come back and call you and tell you this shit to slow you down or hoping that you'll agree and come back. So even though a part of them knows it's hopeless, they're still trying to keep some sense of hope that maybe one day they'll be able to have you back. Okay, so the likely outcome for I'm pregnant by you, this might be somebody's wish fulfillment. This might be your wish fulfillment that you actually got pregnant, that you're moving on, that you're having a new life with somebody. Um, if this person's watching you get pregnant, they're seeing this as the wish fulfillment that they wanted with you, and now they don't get to have it with you. Like I said, either you or this person could have Pisces placement or Pisces in their chart. You could have Pisces in your chart, is what I mean, or this person could be a Pisces placement or have it somewhere in their chart. But what I'm getting from this is that with this Nine of Wands, I feel like you're getting pregnant because you were resilient through all the battles, through all the weariness, through all the tiredness, through all the bullshit. You still pressed forward and you kept on going and didn't give up. You let go of the shit that you knew wasn't for you. And this is a gift from God being able to have another child or to be able to have a child if you haven't had one already. If not, this person is still going to be resilient about you being their wish fulfillment and having a baby with them. That's the other thing that I'm getting looking at it like this, the backwards, is like they want to still be resilient and they still wish that maybe one day they can get you pregnant and then you're gonna call them and be like, I'm pregnant by you. But more of that I feel like is like they might be watching this happen and they're still gonna be fucking resilient about being with you. Even though you're pregnant, even though you're moving on, even though you're getting all your wish fulfills, they're like still sitting there resilient, like as fuck, like one day, just one day, just give me one chance. And I always use this reference, but it's funny, and most people watch Dumb and Dumber, and at the end of the movie, when he's talking to the girl about, like, does he have a chance with her? She's like one in a million, and he was like, yes, like, bro, you'll never have a chance with one in a million, like. There's always a chance that this girl will find somebody else, but all he heard was there's a chance. He didn't hear the million part, he just heard one chance. And that was all he needed to hear. And that's this person. Like if you told them like, I don't know about right now, but maybe later on in the future we can work some shit out. Like this is what this person's holding on to. And if you haven't actually said this out loud, this is what this person's holding on to. One day, someday, somehow, I'm gonna get this person back. With the energy for the first energy that you're dealing with that says it never felt this I've never felt this way about anyone. They're in this King of Cups energy in reverse. Pisces again. There's a lot of Pisces up here. A lot of water, earth, pretty much every element, Earth. We got Virgo, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Aries, Pisces again, Cap. Yeah, like a lot of Earth, a lot of a bit of everybody. But I've seen Pisces twice already, so either this Pisces wants this outcome with you, with this King of Cups in reverse, and they're the ones that watching you, because it's on the Nine of Cups too. Look, Pisces, Pisces, right there. This Pisces could be wanting this wish fulfillment with you, and they're stuck in this King of Cups energy in reverse. Or maybe you have a Pisces placement and they're looking at you like this is my person, like I want this wish fulfillment with them. I don't want to have conflict with them. Bad advice, scamming, fraud, an alcoholic or a drug addict, one who only looks out for themselves. So this person, that's how you'll know how they are. They might have been an alcoholic. They might have tried to give they might have got bad advice. They pretty much only look out for themselves. Fraud, scam, all that shit. Like this is the energy that this person was in or is in still, and this is why they're kind of like staying away from you. They don't want to have this conflict. They want to come back and have this Two of Cups with you. They want to let go and have a peaceful resolution because like we got the Five of Wands in reverse, so 5-5. Five of Swords and Five of Wands in reverse. They don't want to fight. They want to have a peaceful resolution with you, but they're still in this King of Cups energy in reverse. Like, how are you going to come back and say you don't want to fight with me, but you're still only looking out for yourself? That doesn't say that you care about me. That says that you care about you, not me. You just don't want to fight with me anymore because it's not to your benefit. You're not getting the energy. You're not getting what you needed from me the first time, right? Right, my earth babies, you're not giving them that fucking energy anymore. So now they're like, come on, like I don't want to fight with you anymore, but I'm still gonna be the same asshole that I was before. What kind of shit is that? Bro, and look, again, Pisces, the moon. So yeah, they might have Pisces in their placement. They might have um they might be a Pisces, sun. But the second energy we got is the King of Wands in reverse. And this is why I said either they act like both of these kings in reverse, or there's two different kings that you're dealing with. Because this dude lies, deceits, projection, a liar, one who means whose main focus is self preservation. Oh wait, promotion, sorry, self promotion. Like it's the same thing. Like they only care about themselves. So this could be the same person or this could be two energies. And they're trying to hide the fact that they're in this King of Cups energy or this King of Wands energy, and they're trying to hide the fact that they will fucking emotionally blackmail you or threaten you to get what the hell that they want. But eventually, this shit is gonna come out. That they will do what they have to do, even if that means blackmailing you, threatening you, or they did this before to you, and now they're realizing that this shit don't work with you anymore. The other thing that I was gonna say was like if you guys were in a relationship before, they might have been like the type of person to threaten to leave or to use things against you. They never wanted you to know that they were really this King of Wands in reverse. They wanted to keep this shit a secret the whole time. They didn't want you to know that they were this player, playette, like didn't give a fuck who they were hurting type shit. They just wanted to keep doing what they wanted. What else do you want them to know about these energies? What do you want them to know about this first energy spirit that they're dealing with? And if it's the same person, breaking point, limit, final straw, overwhelmed. So this person is definitely going to get to a breaking point. They're going to get to an overwhelming point where they're going to come out and tell you that they want you back. They feel conflicted decisions, hot, cold, multiple choices. Maybe they might tell you that they felt like you had multiple choices, or they might tell you why they were like this. What's this breaking point and conflicted about, Spirit? What are they conflicted about, and what's the breaking point? Why did they get to this breaking point? What's conflicted? Hopeless, sinking, despair, falling apart. So Spirit is saying that if it was you that got to this point, that's why. You felt hopeless, you're sinking, despair, falling apart, you felt conflicted by this person, and you finally hit your breaking point. Or if this person comes back, it's because, like, oh, I just realized that there's a drink in this one. They're drinking, and they're going to tell you when they're drunk that they were conflicted, they were feeling hopeless, and all this shit. What is breaking point? What's hopeless and conflicted spirit? Clarity, bruh. Clarity, truth, intentions, honesty. So this is the truth. They're gonna come back and try and talk to you. They're gonna try and confess to you that they feel hopeless, they feel conflicted, decisions hot cold, like resistance, secret admirer, suppressive, timid. Now this person's gonna come back and be like, I'm sorry. I didn't come and tell you right away that I wanted you back. Now I'm sitting here like the secret admirer and all this shit. So they didn't want you to see them in this King of Wands energy. They wanted you to see them as this King of Pentacles, giving, loving, secure, or not even loving. They wanted you to see them as like a gift giver, as security, as support, somebody you could depend on. Because if they felt like they could control you through that, they could control you through anything, through money, through stability, through support. And now they're watching you do all that shit on your own, and the Empress with your Nine of Pentacles. Second chance. They definitely want to come back for a second chance, making amends, opportunities, reconciliation. I'm gonna tell you, I'm sorry. Let's get back together. Mistakes, misunderstood, victim, lost soul. They're gonna tell you they made mistakes. They're gonna play the victim, and they're gonna be like, I'm lost without you. Dude, Tell Me by Groovy. I think it's Groove. I said Groovy. By Groove. Is it Theory? I think is what it says. I can't see it that far from over here. Just tell me, what a big surprise. Question. Tell me if you want me to. You my love. Get good for you. They're fucking clinging on to the love that they once had with you. Tell me what you want. Tell me if you want me to. Yeah. They want you to tell them what they wow, what you wow. They're gonna do it because they're holding on, clinging, spying, obsessing. Like they're fucking watching you. This is a past life connection, deja vu, repeated patterns, karmic lessons. So Spirit is telling you this is past life shit. This is a karmic pattern, and if you go back, you're just putting yourself back in the situation that you were already in. No matter how sweet this person comes back and tells you all the sweet things, it's all bullshit. Even if it's a female. Like if you're the guy in this situation that's going through this and the female's telling you all this shit, this female is lying. This female is fucking half truthing you all the way around and obsessively spying and watching you. So what else, Spirit? What do you want them to know about this clinging and past life energy? Commitment, marriage, promise, and loyalty. I can never say the real word down here where it's like talking about like being faithful. So like they want to have this commitment with you, or they're gonna watch you being this commitment, moving on, getting married, actually being with somebody that's like loyal and faithful to you. What is this commitment card talking about, Spirit? Family. Yep, they're gonna watch you. Have this kind of commitment, family, fertility, pregnancy, parenthood. Some of you guys are either already pregnant or some of you guys are going to be coming or are going to be finding out that you are pregnant because now we got pregnancy, parenthood with I'm pregnant by you, and the Empress is pregnancy as well. Sun has pregnancy, so there's a lot of baby energy here. Having families, starting over, new beginnings. This man is kissing her stomach. Your man might do this, or maybe they think about wanting to do this with you now. Now that they realize what they had, now they want to cling on to this past life with you and have a commitment, have a family with you. They want to have this foundation, bro. Or they're like I said, or they're watching you get this. Established family security. The King of Pentacles is foundation, stability. They're seeing you get your fucking foundation, the security, the stability, the commitment that you wanted with them. They're seeing you get it with somebody else. And this shit is like what's making them spy and obsess hardcore on you. If they haven't started showing that they are, once you either get married or have a child with the person that you're with now or a person that you're gonna be getting in a relationship with, this shit's gonna drive them crazy to the point where they actually come out and say something. But right now they're just fantasizing about it. They're daydreaming, imagining, fantasizing, and if they aren't actually going to come out and tell you this. They fantasize about wanting this commitment, this marriage, this foundation with you, and to tell you, I'm sorry, I made mistakes. Like I feel like lost without you. Let's try this again. Like they they fantasize about doing this right now. Like I said, it's mostly in their head, but they're eventually with this breaking point, it's gonna hit them that you're not coming back. Once they get into this low, this hopeless despair fucking energy with conflicted and while they're drinking, that's when they're gonna realize like that's when they're not gonna be able to hold it back. When they see you moved on, married, having a family and having the life that you wanted with them. I'm hearing that song by Sierra, I bet you start loving me as soon as I start loving someone else, somebody better than you. I bet you start needing me as soon as I leave or some shit like that. I bet you start needing me as soon as I can't remember, like look up the lyrics. But yeah, like that song is like literally like what they're thinking that you sing to yourself, like, or what you sang to yourself before you left them. I bet you might need me. Um, I bet you start loving me as soon as I love myself or I start loving somebody new. So they feel like they didn't start loving you until you either left or they started seeing you love somebody new. I bet you start needing me as soon as something from I can't remember the rest of that song. Yeah, for sure. Guys gotta look that one up because that's a good song. And either this is how you felt while you guys were together or after you guys broke up, and now this is the way that this person is seeing you, like, yeah, they chose for themselves, they chose better because I wasn't doing shit right. And now they have to watch you move on without them. So at the bottom of the deck, we got Divine Feminine. So either you're the Divine Feminine or you're dealing with the Divine Feminine. But I feel like if you're the one that's wanting to get back with this Divine Feminine, perspectives, better off, happiness, clear head. I feel like you're trying to figure out like how to get back this um to this Divine Feminine. This might be the person cross watcher. Are you watching? Because like I feel like I'm talking to you. Hmm. So this person wants to have some type of better perspective with this queen. I was gonna say with this Queen of Pentacles. I don't know why I was gonna say Queen of Pentacles. So maybe they see you because like they're seeing you get money now. They're seeing you as the Queen of Pentacles too, not just as the Empress. As the Divine Feminine, because this shit is stressing them the fuck out. Not being able to have some type of access to you, not you not having this better perspective, or like you having this better perspective is what's stressing them the fuck out. times, waiting cycles, moment. They might be waiting for something, something to end, something to start. And this might be when they pop off at that breaking point. Something with time. Ooh, and pride. Woo, buddy. So, pride, arrogance, ego, stubbornness. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They're gonna tell you that they waited, even though it stressed them out that they fucking waited. They might be seeing the perspective of this divine feminine, even though it stressed them out and they had to wait and they were in this pride, ego, arrogance, stubborn energy. The other thing is that I'm hearing is that they were fucking stubborn about just waiting for the time to end to be able to talk to you again. Like, let me show you guys. You see how he's looking at the watch and he's just like, all right. And then this tiger is like, mm-hmm. Like, I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll sit here all motherfucking day. If that's what it takes. I'll sit here all year, all 2 years, all 3, 4, 5 years and wait to be able to talk to you again. Even though it fucking stressed them the hell out to have to wait, their pride, their arrogance, their ego would not fucking allow them to not wait for you. To not be able to have this chance to talk to you again, to not have this chance to be with you again. They feel like you're escaping, avoiding, blocking, or pushing them away. They feel like you did this if you haven't already. Or if you did already, sorry. If you haven't already, they're gonna feel like this. They're gonna feel like you're avoiding them, escaping them, blocking them, pushing them away. But I feel like that's already happened. And because you did this, this is what's keeping them in this pride and arrogance and ego fucking state that's gonna cause them to wait, even if it fucking stresses them out. Alright, Spirit, what do you want them to know about this divine feminine? And the cards are getting stuck. They don't want you to know about yourself. They want to keep you trapped because they were getting stuck. Chasing, pursuit, toxicity, resilient. Yeah, they're going to keep chasing you. They're going to keep pursuing you. They're going to keep being resilient. There was a Nine of Wands over there. So even if you are getting your wish fulfillments, you're moving on with your life, you're getting fucking pregnant, you're getting married, you're having this whole life, this person is secretly still, until they get to a point where they actually come out and tell you that they want to come back, they want to be with you, they're going to still be chasing you. They're still going to be pursuing you like secretly underneath it all. What do you want them to know about chasing and the divine feminine? Broken, shattered, heartbroken, destroyed. They're going to be doing it because they're heartbroken. They're shattered, they destroyed, they feel like you left them just high and dry. What else do you want? They feel like this divine feminine is making them chase, maybe because they feel like they're broken and you're healing and moving on. Healing, releasing, purifying, cleansing. So they're watching you heal, release, purify, cleanse, setting boundaries, no drawing the line. Enough, like you said, enough is enough. Ooh, I also heard the movie Enough. I'm sorry if any of you guys went through some shit like that. If you guys haven't seen that movie, you should check it out. It has Jennifer Lopez in it. It's an older school movie. It's called Enough. Um, yeah, it's a really good movie. There's some twists and turns in that one. But this person is now seeing you as like healing. They they're chasing you because they're broken and because they're in this emotional storm, turmoil, unstable and affected. And they're watching you heal and move on and set boundaries without them. And they're like, how? How are they still healing and setting boundaries when they don't miss me or they're not as heartbroken as I am? Confessions, unveiling, coming clean messages. Yeah, they're gonna tell you all this shit. I don't know when, but they're definitely waiting for the perfect time to tell you to confess. But they're gonna confess, they're gonna unveil all this stuff to you. Is there anything else you'd like to tell them, Spirit? Would you like them to know before we close out this reading? Is there anything else that you would like them to know? Let me close out this reading. Got this confession. Loyalty, trusting, reliable, believing. So they want you to believe them. They want you to believe that now they're coming back loyal. They've come back changed. They're going to be reliable. They're going to be trustworthy. Spirit, are they really going to be loyal to my collective? Bitterness, resentment, anger, hurtful words. They're pretending because really underneath it, they are fucking bitter. Resentment, anger, hurtful words. They're mad because you left, you walked away. They have some resentment, hurt. They might have told you some hurtful things just to get even with you because they were mad. What else, Spirit? Because you're nourishing yourself, self growth, self finding, soul finding. You're moving on. You're healing. You're growing. And this person is bitter as fuck about it. That's the confession. They don't like the fact that you're healing, you're taking care of yourself, you're fucking setting boundaries. You don't look as heartbroken as them. You don't look as shitty as them. And they don't understand it. They don't understand how they cannot come back and that there's this finality that's finally happening. Farewell, leaving behind closure. Like you're getting closure and they feel like they're stuck. Release, letting go, moving on, walking away. Yeah, so like they're seeing you as letting go, moving on, walking away, and they feel stuck with this bitterness, resentment, and hurtful words. I thought I seen the lusting card at the end. Yep, lusting, non-committal sexual energy. So they're still gonna be in this lusting, non-committal fucking sexual energy, and they're gonna play it off as if they're being really loyal. I just asked that, didn't I? Asked if they were gonna be fucking loyal, and they said they're just bitter. They're bitter and they're being sexual about it. They don't want real love with you. They just want to you. That's it. And they want to get back at you. They want to make you hurt as much as they feel like you hurt them. My cards just flipped over. And running, those scenes disappearing invisible. They want to get back at you because they feel like you ran away from them, that you ghosted them, you disappeared on them, you left them angry. Again, with the emotional storm. I left them in this emotional storm. And they, again, with second chance. They want to come back and they want to have a second chance. Return, second chance, opportunities, making amends. They're going to tell you that they had some type of awareness, depth, importance, and value. They're going to tell you how important they really believe that you are to them and all this shit. And bluffing, pretending, masking. It's all a fucking mask. It's all a mask. It's all a fucking lie. Because they want you to be their soulmate and they want you to be their new beginning. They're gonna tell you you're their soulmate, you're their person, and they want this whole new fucking beginning with you. But it's all just to sidetrack and delay you, cause changes, cause delays, and all this shit. Damn. This person really thinks that this shit's gonna work on you, and it's not. This person really thinks that they can keep doing this shit to you. They might be silent right now because I see silent frozen Stonewall, so they might be quiet right now, but eventually they're gonna come back, and it's only because, like I said, oh, they want to come back and be they either see you with your divine masculine, or they want to be your divine masculine. Like I said, with the spark, attraction, passion, they might see you actually having this with somebody else, with the real divine masculine that's yours, you're really your soulmate. Like, and now they have to sit here in this memories reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet. They're having to watch you have all this without them. And they're going to come back and they're going to try to cause you to have some type of setbacks, delays, and tell you they're sorry and all this shit. But they're really underneath it all, they're still bluffing. They're still masking the fact that all they want to do is come back and be in this non committal sexual energy with you. All right, my earth babies, that's all we have for you guys today. If anybody tries to come back and tell you anything different or keep wearing masks around you, let it go. Just move on from it. You're already moving on. You're starting a whole new happy life beginning without this person, okay? Thank you guys so much for being here. Like, follow, share, and subscribe. Until next time, my Earth babies. Bye.